Hi, third graders. It's me, Abigail. Welcome back to Oceanside Museum of Art. It was so fun having you here to explore the galleries, do an art project, and learn all about neurodivergence. Let's go check out some art.
My name is Alex Plank. I am the autistic consultant and accessibility coordinator for the Art of Autism exhibit at the Oceanside Museum of Art.
Alex, you've shared with me before that you're autistic. Can you tell me a little bit about how you realized that and how your understanding of that has changed over time?
I found out I was autistic when I was around 9. My parents had originally taken me to get evaluated for ADHD, but the issue was that didn't explain all of it, so I ended up getting evaluated for autism. I think what changed is, originally there's sort of this feeling, oh, well, there's something wrong with you, because that's sort of what society says. And that's shifted now to be not how I feel about it.
A little bird told me that you've done a lot of work in TV and film. Can you tell us about that work and how your perspective has shaped your work in it?
I'm an actor and producer working to ensure accuracy of portrayals of autistic characters. I've worked on The Bridge on FX. I acted on The Good Doctor on ABC. I've worked on a movie called Ezra and also was associate producer. And I think it's important because the sort of way that people who are autistic are treated in society is generally going to be very influenced by the way they see autism represented in the media.
You helped us think about accessibility here at the museum. What are some of the things you suggested and why do they matter?
Well, I think in terms of accessibility, a lot of the things I suggested were sensory stuff, because that is a big issue with autism. Sounds, we have noise isolating earmuffs that you put on that block out sounds. We have the bright lights from overhead's another issue. Just sort of being conscious of the design of the space. Having a room that's sensory, like this room that we're in, is designed to be sensory friendly.
What are some things that help you when it comes to being overstimulated?
When I feel overstimulated, I am usually helped by sort of going outside somewhere where it's quiet and there's not many people around.
Can you tell us a little bit about Max and who he is?
Well, Max is what they call an alert dog, so he does like a medical alert type thing, whereas if I get overwhelmed, he will notice and he's trained to pick up on that, and then he will start pawing at me, and then I'll know that I should sort of leave, go outside again, so.
Animals can be a really soothing help, I think. One really important thing I want to talk about is art. I want to ask you why you think art is an important avenue for neurodivergent people to express themselves.
I think art is an important part of everyone's lives in a way. I think art is a way to ask questions about the world. I think more people should be pursuing art, and I think that for autistic people that we have a unique way of looking at the world. I think there are a lot of autistic artists.
People who may not even know they are.
Exactly, I was going to say even people who didn't know it.
My son Jeremy started painting because of a dream. Dreams that he was painting the beautiful colors of the people that he saw during the day. And 10 years later, he did have an art show, and it was a sellout and on national news, and it was a success. And so it's a great way for people who are nonverbal to get their thoughts out, because what we've learned is that people like Jeremy and Sydney, they may not speak, but that doesn't mean they're not thinking. It means that they don't have the muscles or what's necessary to get their voices out, but they're just as smart as anybody else.
What is one of the key things you hope people take away from experiencing this exhibition?
I think one of the biggest things that I really hope people take away from this exhibition is to see autistic people for who they are, see the value that we provide to society, and also just get a better understanding of our perspective.
Is there anything you want to share that we didn't get to talk about?
I just think that the thing I would share is to be happy about who you are and not to ever feel ashamed of who you are.
Everybody sees the world in their own unique way, and that's something to celebrate. Teachers, you can start your post-visit lesson now.